Nico, Sip Raju, and the rest of you who are still coming onto the call. Welcome. We are. I just came back from the New Delhi Book Fair. We are participating there, and therefore just got and in time to start the call. Next few days, I hope we don't get late because we are in this book fair. But today we have an interesting subject of discussion. How should spiritual seekers spend their life, their years, their months, their weeks, and their days? How should spiritual seekers spend their life? Uh, I know many of you are already spending your life in a very beautiful way. And you may be wondering, how is it going to change? How is today's session going to make some change? So let us see, and then of course we will have Ask Care after that. But let us start. So, my dear friends, uh, everybody on this call, you are a mumukshu, you're a jigyasu, you're a yogi. Um, I know in this call we don't have tapasvis and sannyasis. I don't see tapasvis and sannyasis because we don't talk of tapasya and sannyas to live our life. But today, each one of you must get to the crux of this matter. How should I live my life? I think you all have this question in your mind. How can I make my life better? How can I improve? What more can I do? I have the same question. Unfortunately, I can't do anything more because 24 hours a day goes. If I put even 48 hours a day now, there's not enough time to do SIP will. And those of you who are in Delhi, you may want to come to the book fair. I'm in the New Delhi book fair, and you can come and there's a stall we have set up at the book fair, hall number 1 in Pragati Maidan. And if you can come, you're most welcome. But spiritual seekers do not have to go to the Himalayas. Spiritual seekers do not have to spend 24 hours in meditation. This is the wrong connotation other people have. Many people think to be a spiritual seeker means we have to become sannyasi. We have to become tapasvi. Even that day, Meenakshi was saying, oh, in Jain, we have to give up everything. We have to pull our hair. We have to live a very tough life. You don't have to live a tough life. So how do you live? It's a myth we have grown up with. We do not know what is the truth. How should we spend our precious moments of this life being spiritual? Of course, next week I'm going to tell you the meaning of spiritual. I'll come to that later. But today, let us analyze what is life made up of. Your life is made up of years. You know how much is a year? A year is how much time it takes for the earth to revolve around and come. That's how they get the 365 and a quarter days. Can you live for 300 years, 400 years, 500 years? Can you live? Can you live? You cannot live. You can live 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, 80, 100 years. This is called the life expectancy. Actually, the amount of years you can live is called a lifespan. And the life expectancy is how many years you can expect to live. In India, it is about 70, 75 years. In Africa, it is 50 years. In Japan, it is 90 years. But you can't live in 200 years. If you're Japanese, you can't live 200 years. So we should know at most the lifespan of a human being is 100 years. The lifespan of a butterfly is 2 weeks. The lifespan of a dog, 10 years. The lifespan of a fly, 1 day. 1 day. Some type of fly, it's called a mayfly. We cannot live in this body forever. I cannot be in this body forever. You cannot be in that body forever. Premchandji has spent 84 years in the body. Premchandji. So we all have to leave the body. One day we have to leave the body. How much time is there in 1 year? How much time is there in 1 year? Nobody can get more than 365 days, 12 months, 52 weeks. Even Mukesh Ambani or Adani or Bambani or Dandani or any Ani cannot get. Every year has got, for example, in a day, you can get only 24 hours. How is 24 hours? Because the earth rotates like that. 24 hours. There's no magic show. This is how God has created, SIP has created. Earth rotates once, 24 hours, again 24 hours, again 24 hours. And around the sun, 365 days. But seekers, real seekers, they make the best of every moment of life. They live in bliss, in peace, in love, in joy. Rest of the world does not live. Rest of the world, they are struggling. People are struggling to find peace and bliss and joy. Today I was surprised. I went to the book fair. There must be hundreds and hundreds of gurus and swamis and sadhus whose books. I saw so many books. I saw so many swamis and I never knew. Now so many. Tomorrow I'll give you a better report on that. How many swamis are there and how many books they are written? I can give you a report. But how much time, as I told you, we have in a day? That day is broken up into 1440 minutes. Each minute 60 seconds. Even if you are Bill Gates, you cannot get more than 1440 minutes in a day. Many people, they are trying to add years to their life. And somebody wrote a quote, don't try to add years to your life, you try to add life to your years. And when they asked me, I told, do not add life to your years. I said, add light to your years. Don't add life to your years, add light. When you add light to your years, you become enlightened. If you get everything, my dear friends, but you don't get enlightenment, what have you got? You have got nothing. So the challenge in life is time. Why did I speak so much? So much I spoke now. So many minutes. Time is not ticking. Life is ticking. If somebody asks me the meaning of time, you know what is time? If I tell you, bring me some time, can you bring me some time? You cannot bring me time. If I tell you, bring me some kilos, can you bring me kilos? You cannot bring me kilo. There's nothing like kilo. What is kilo? Oh, this tomato, these tomatoes are 2 kg. The weight of the tomato is 2 kg. The lapse between is 5 seconds. Time is a measure. You cannot bring me. Give me one cup of coffee, I can tell you. Bring me 2 toffee, I can tell you. But I cannot tell you, bring me time. Bring me 2 minutes. Can you bring me 2? No, I cannot bring. So, my dear friends, I want to tell you, life is ticking. When I was speaking to Dia Mirza yesterday, you know what I told her? Dia Mirza. She told, pal mein, ye pal hamara hai, pal. She was talking about pal. I told her, apna hai ye pal, kal apna na hai. खोया जिसने पल जीवन खोया है इस पल में जो जीता वो ही सच में जीता वरना जीना ना ये मरना है अपना. There are many people who are living in regret. Oh, I wish, I would have, could have, should have. They call these people woulda, coulda, shoulda. What they call these people? Not Mr. Girish. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, Girish. Right? Because all the time you say, I would have done, I could have done, I should. Do now. Do it now. What is would, could, should? Now. So I like people to understand what? जो चित में ना जीता वो दुखी होता है पल जो है अपना कल में उसे खोता है जीवन वो है खोता कल में वो रोता है पर जो पल में जीता सुख शांति वो पाता सच्चिदानंद में रहता है ओ, अपना अपना है ये पल कल अपना ना है अपना है ये पल दिस मोमेंट इज योर्स लिव इट कल is not yours the kal which is gone and the kal which is not born there are two kal one pal pal is now 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 many people are living कल ऐसा हुआ ना कल वैसा हुआ ना कल ये होगा कल वो होगा शोगा रोगा no man leave it my dear friends how does spiritual seekers spend their time that's the question how should I spend my time my day my life if I have to get to my spiritual destination what must I do only one thing you have to do what is that live life moment by moment live life in consciousness live life in awareness I hope you are with me on this call now but how did you spend today today is gone my dear friends gone the day is gone finito finito means finished did you make the best of your day what did you do did you live today or did you exist how did you spend your day that is the biggest question what did you achieve today what did you set out to do so each one of us as a spiritual seeker must live in consciousness doesn't mean we have to stop eating stop drinking stop listening to music stop watching TV stop doing everything stop living no nobody told stop living but live in consciousness there is no way to live a spiritual life other than to live in this material world you can't say where you're going I'm going to Chandrayaan why Chandrayaan because I am going to live spiritual life on the moon do you have to go to moon to live spiritual life I always tell you don't I tell you be like a lotus be like a lotus be in the pond be in the gutter water but don't sink in it always shine a spiritual seeker will not sink will not blink will not think the spiritual seeker knows how to ink means discriminate and you are always going to be in a gutter this world is a gutter but you must not flutter this world is a gutter you must not flutter you must not hesitate spiritual seeker they're not ordinary people they're not bhoga they're not bhogis they don't live in the bhoga of the material world what does spiritual seeker do you know it but I keep reminding you every day every week when I get a chance I keep on reminding you what do I remind you कमल का फूल जैसे झील में ना डूबता है योगी भी माया में ना डूबता योग में वो रहता है मन ना भटकता है सांस सांस में प्रभु को चाहता ध्यान में जीता है भक्ति में जीता है योग में सदा वो जीता है, प्रभु से नाता ना तोड़ता है, योग में हमेशा वो जीता है, योग में हमेशा वो जीता है. So this is the challenge. The challenge is चंदास माँ में प्रेरित करता है, करता. Be like the moon. The moon is constantly reflecting the sun. The yogi is constantly connected to the divine. Therefore, spiritual seeker, what must he do? A spiritual seeker is constantly in consciousness, and then once he's in consciousness, he is connected moment by moment. Moment by moment, he is connected to the divine. He doesn't stop that beautiful union. He lives in bliss. He lives in eternal bliss, in truth consciousness. How many of you are living in truth consciousness? The spiritual seeker is constantly aware. Like, you have these insects, they have two antennas, correct? They're like this. The spiritual seeker, what is this? What is these two things? Who am I? Why am I here? Who am I? Who am I? Why? Who? Why? I? Why? I? Why? Who am I? Why am I here? Constantly, constantly being in that awareness. This is called Sat Chit Anand. The spiritual seeker, whether you are enlightened or not, doesn't matter. Many people are thinking, oh, I will do it after I get enlightened. Keep quiet. Don't worry about enlightenment. Be in awareness. Be in awareness. Who am I? Why am I here? Who am I? Why am I here? Live in the moment. Remember the story I told you? Hamla hoga. Remember what the Guru told that fellow? The Guru told, I will not give you any teaching. What is my teaching? Remember? I will attack you. You will go for bathroom. Attack, I will hit you. You will be having shower. Attack, I will hit you. Then the disciple became disciple. Guru, you block. Then he told, now I will attack you when you are sleeping. And the fellow sleeping. Then the Guru told him, now I will change. I will not attack you with a bamboo. I will attack you with a sword. Do you need anything more than enlightenment? More than this, do you need? This is the best way to be enlightened. But my dear friends, the question is, how many of us are living this beautiful spiritual life? How many of us are in that state of Sat Chit Anand, in truth consciousness? The moment we are in awareness, nothing can escape. Every moment to a spiritual seeker is Ananda. How I can explain to you? Some people tell me, oh, so much you work. How you work so much? How much you work? Some people, they ask me, how can you work so much? I cannot work. I say, I don't work at all. 18 hours a day, 7 days a week, I don't work at all. I am in Ananda. Do I work? Is the Zoom call work? No. Writing a book work? No. Going to book fair? No. Writing bhajan? No. Nothing is work for me. I don't work at all. So the spiritual seeker knows wasting time is the biggest crime. So if you are a spiritual seeker, the first question you have to ask is this: what am I? Am I mumukshu? Am I jigyasu? Am I yogi? Am I jivan mukta? Am I sthit pragya? What am I? Be clear what you are. Then only you will be able to move forward. Because if you are seeking, if you are a seeker, then I must tell you this song you should know. Prabhu Pane Ka. You know the song, Girish? Prabhu Pane Ka सही तरीका वो क्या है खुद का एहसास होना है इस एहसास से प्रभु मिलता है तन और मन ना हम तो सच में आत्मा है आत्मा ही परमात्मा है ये जानने का तरीका क्या है प्रभु को कैसे पाना है in the song when I wrote what I wrote in this song मुमुक्षु प्रभु को है चाहता इस चाहत में जिज्ञासु बनता तलाश में जाता ज्ञानी बनता और फिर योगी वो बनता उसके बाद बुद्ध वो है बनता मौत पे मोक्ष प्राप्त करता प्रभु को जो चाहता वही प्रभु को पाता है सच का where are you in the 8 stages of spiritual awakening where are you what have you chosen are you a jigyasu are you mumukshu what are you we have a choice what we want to be we have a choice we can decide how much deep we want spirituality. Some people, they are spiritually skin deep. Their spirituality is skin deep. It's only on the surface. Some people are spiritual in every cell. Every cell, every atom of their existence is spirituality. What are you? That will decide how you want to spend your time, your day, your life. As a spiritual seeker, you have to give your life a spiritual flavor. How much time you want to give spirituality? How many days in a week? How many days in a month? How many days in a year? Somebody told me, sir, I am spiritual. I said, very good. How much time you spend in spirituality? That person told me 20 minutes a day. How many minutes? Out of 1440 minutes, that divine person told me I spent 20 minutes in spirituality. What about 1420 minutes? I didn't ask. I said, very good. I said, very good. Some of you, what you all tell me, some of you, I spent 2 hours, sir. I spent 2 hours in spirituality. Some people are constantly in bhakti yoga. Some people are constantly in karma yoga. No problem. You decide. You choose your flavor. You choose your depth. You choose your path. But choose. Don't lose. If you don't choose, you lose. So I'm telling you, you must learn to choose what you are, who you are, what flavor. Don't just chuma, just drift. That is completely different. You become Ladi. You live as a divine instrument. You give 24 hours to Prabhu. Then you can छोड़ के सारी दुनिया मैं तेरे लिए मैं जीता हूँ तो बस तुझे पाने के लिए कुछ भी चाहता नहीं मैं इस संसार से तू मिला तो बहुत जिंदगी but what we want not तू मिला ये भी वो भी ये भी वो भी जिलेबी पकोड़ा भी हा? सब कुछ ये भी वो भी सब भी what you will get nothing You will be a jack of all trades, master of none. Don't be jack of all trades. My dear friend, today's discussion, important questions. If you want to be fully dedicated, then you give up. Like me, nothing matters. Ladi. Ladi means 24 by 7. If SIP tells me 24 by 7, you must go to Rishikesh, let's go. You must go to Mount Everest, okay. If SIP tells me next 1 month your position in Kedarnath, I will go sit in Kedarnath. But that is living as a divine instrument. But all of you must decide how much time you can give, how much time you want to give. This is very, very important. Then you will be able to do it. I used to tell myself recently, I told myself, what I told myself recently? प्रभु क्या मैं तो कुछ भी ना हूँ, मैं तो बस एक दिव्य यंत्र, मैं तो ये तन मर जाएगा, मन को ढूंढना मैं, मन तो कहीं ना, मैं तो हूँ अमर आत्मा, ये आत्मा तो है परमात्मा. So I told myself, मैं तो कुछ भी ना, मैं दिव्य यंत्र, प्रभु क्या मैं तो कुछ भी ना. When will we realize, my dear friends, we are nothing? We are nothing. This I is the biggest lie. There is no I. The moment we realize, I is a lie, we will become God of the sky. But we have to realize, I is a lie. My dear friends, whoever you are, whatever you are doing, if you are seeking spirituality, attempt this exercise. Plan your time. You have to prioritize your duties. You decide what are the conditions you can control, what you can't control. What you can is SIP the priority of your life. Be conscious, you are SIP. Be conscious. All spiritual leaders, they are not graduates in the university. Some of you are in kindergarten, you are still religious. Some of you are in high school, Mumukshu, Jigyasu. Some of you are graduate, Jivan Mukta. You have to live a life which is dedicated to spirituality. You've got to make this a priority. If you are really wanting a spiritual life, then it is for you to choose. I am not forcing you to choose. I am only saying be clear. If you are clear, then the kindergarten student will not attempt matriculation examination paper. Be clear who you are. Do you want mukti? Are you aiming for mukti? Are you wanting moksha? Today I wrote one chapter in the book. And my new book is called From Yoga to Moksha. You know, every month automatically I write one book. I don't write, SIP writes through me. Today I wrote a chapter, The Ancient Purushartha. I don't write normally on this subject. What is the Purushartha? Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. I wrote on the 4 ashramas: Brahmacharya, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyas. Today's chapter was on this. What are we seeking? This is important. Everybody cannot attain moksha, but at least you can move in that direction. You can become Jigyasu, you can become Jivan Mukta. And if you are sincere, you can attain moksha. Anybody can attain. In this call, everybody can attain moksha. I cannot give you moksha. You can attain moksha, provided you are on the path. So my new book is called From Yoga to Moksha. That's the new book. We will have it. it will be ready for you in March. February I will write, March you can take it. But if you really want moksha, you know what the secret before I end this call, you know what's the secret? I have told you the secret many times. And this secret only got me Prema Yoga. God gave me the gift of Prema Yoga. This secret gave me the gift of Prema Yoga. What did I tell Prabhu? I told Prabhu, है ये आस्था मुकम्मल तुम ही हो जीवन में मेरे और कुछ नहीं हो कन कन मेरा तुम बस तुम ही हो और कुछ भी आए जगह नहीं हो मेरे तन मन में मुकम्मल तुम ही हो. Are we ready for such a life, my dear friends? If you are not ready, cut down your expectation in spirituality and decide. For me, I tell Prabhu, मेरे दिल में बस एक तुम ही हो. To begin the journey of spirituality, decide how much time. Spirituality, success equals to time. Time is equal to the measure of how much of your life you are willing to give to SIP. How much of your life you are willing to give to self-realization, to God realization. How much of that 24 hours in a day you are willing to spend for SIP. So the biggest secret is this. If spirituality becomes for you bliss, then your full life will be devoted to spirituality. Tell me why I'm giving my full life to spirituality. Anybody can guess why? Because my spirituality gives me ananda. Why some of you are not giving to your life to spirituality? Why? Because other things are giving you ananda. Other things are not giving you ananda. They are giving you maja. So you are caught in that maja. Some of you are caught in dharma. Some of you are caught in duty. Some of you are caught in beauty. For me, everything comes in spirituality. If you can attain that state of ananda, satchit ananda, when being in spiritual world, you will not go left and right. You will only be here like me. You will become air. So my dear friends, how do you spend your time, your life to I'm closing the session. To summarize, how do you spend your time and your life? What are you seeking in spirituality? Your time, your life, they must match. What you are seeking and what you are giving must match. If I go to a five-star hotel in Delhi and say give chana bhatura, if I give them 100 rupees, they will throw on my face. They will say give 1,000 rupees. If I go to the roadside, if I give 1,000 rupees chana bhatura, I say, why sir, why you are giving sir only 100 rupees enough, sir? What you are willing to give will be matching to what you are going to get. Don't waste your precious time. And from today, what changes you are going to make? Next week, I will give you the acronym of spiritual, SPIRITUAL. If any of you can write it and send it to me, write and send me. What is spiritual meaning? But next week, I will give you the answer. The spiritual acronym. What does it mean to be spiritual? What is the meaning? But for the moment, today we are back to Ask AiR, and I am at your service. Let us start. So, Administrator, who is going to be the first person to ask the questions? 8:40 or 8:30? Anytime between 8:30 and 8:40, questions will end. Karan is the first person to ask question. Karan.
Yes, hello, sir. So my question is, what you said, uh,
What is?
what are you saying? I cannot memorize all the things.
You don't need to memorize. What I'm saying in one line. You remember one line?
Yes, sir.
What you want in spirituality, be willing to pay the price. Where do you stay, Karan?
Odisha, Jajpur.
If you want to buy one bottle of Bisleri water, how much you must be willing to pay?
20 rupees.
If you want to buy the Bisleri water for 2 rupees, can you get?
No.
Cannot get. You will get You will get, but that will be not sealed. That will be Bisleri water bottle with a tap water. You will get for 2 rupees also. But that will not be real Bisleri water. You are that is the essence of today. If you want Prabhu, you want God, you want enlightenment, you want spirituality, you want nirvana, you want moksha, you want mukti, you should be willing to give your life for that. Spend your life for that, your time for that.
Okay.
So you have any other question, or this was your question, or you have some more question?
No, sir. That's all.
You could not memorize, but my summarize, you could not memorize. But if I summarize, that summarize is enough, what I told you.
Yes, sir.
What are you seeking, Karan, in life? What are you seeking? You want God, or you want the world? You want God or GOLD? What do you want?
God, sir. God.
God. How much of your life you are willing to give God?
Every time.
If you are willing to give every time, then God will give also every full God will give you automatically. If you tell God, I will give you my life, God will tell you, I will give you myself to you. If you tell God, thoda thoda, God also will tell thoda thoda.
I want God,
That
sir.
is,
Fully God.
huh?
I want God, sir. Fully God.
So then you shut off everything else. Give your full attention to God. You will get God. It's my guarantee.
Okay.
Srisha, thank you, Karan. Good question to start. Srisha, let that Manu in if you want. Srisha,
Yes.
tell me.
Pranamamuలు Guruji.
Pranam, bolo Srisha.
That's all, nothing.
What? Pranam, only Pranam.
Only pranam.
No questions.
No questions. I'm getting answers. So when I'm getting answers, I don't have to put questions.
Very good.
Thank
See,
you.
many people are here, they don't talk, but they are listening. Even listening is very important. Suppose you are not talking, but you are just listening. Very important. But even coming and telling Pranam, very good. Very good to come and say like this. I came, Pranam, I am listening, I am getting answers. Very good. Keep, this is called engagement. Keep the engagement on. Thank you, Srisha. Meenakshi Ji.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir, when you said ki we must give the time to the God only, if we are seeking spirituality, we should give full time for attention.
Correct.
So by giving time, you mean that sip should always be on our lip, or
Correct.
we should be in our remembrance of sip only. That is the
Correct.
meaning, na?
Correct.
Whatever I am doing, whatever I am enjoying, whatever I am eating, sip must be on my lip, and in back of the mind, sip should be there. That is the meaning, na?
Correct. Suppose I'm a chai wala. Suppose I'm a chai wala. I should be saying, पियो सिप की चाय पियो ये बढ़िया सिप की चाय है. Put my chai on your lip and remember sip. If I'm giving chai to the people, I should say, Prabhu, 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 chai piyo mere Prabhu, chai piyo mere Prabhu. When you're making the chai, putting the gas in the stove, you say, मैं प्रभु के लिए चाय बना रहा हूँ. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If all the time, then be in truth consciousness, be in Sat Chit Anand. The moment you miss Sat Chit Anand, come back to consciousness. I try my best. I try my best not
So
to lose
one more thing
consciousness.
I have.
Yeah. There's nobody
Uh,
asking questions. Fully your time.
So, sir, one more thing which I am understanding from this point is like by living in more the time, if we are in meditation, if we are in silence, so I think that would be the great answer to connect with SIP, because
You can
we are, if
be
we are,
you can be in silence or dhyana yoga. You can be in bhakti, devotion or bhakti yoga. You can be in karma yoga or action. You can be in jnana yoga or attending Zoom call or education. Or I discovered prema yoga. Prema yoga, प्रभु के प्यार में ऐसा एक नशा है. So you you say इंसान में ही भगवान है, भगवान ही आसमान में है. So as long as you are in yoga, prema yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga, karma yoga, it doesn't matter what is the prefix. Yoga has got 5 prefixes: dhyana, bhakti, karma, jnana, prema. All are yoga. You must not lose the connection. You must be united with SIP. If you can do this, you have achieved it. But see what I'm saying now, Meenakshi, I'm going to go one step further. Suppose you say, I can't be connected to SIP for 24 hours. Why? 4 hours, I have a very serious examination. My answer to you is, if that examination also 4 hours, why can't you do it in consciousness of SIP? You can. Being in SIP awareness all the time is the most beautiful thing, because you will get so much bliss, so much peace, so much ananda. I get it. I get that ananda, so much ananda, so much ananda. So you are not pulled away into samsara. Most of the time, what we are pulled away into our duties. We are pulled away into some responsibility, what you call dharma. You're pulled up into your dharma, into your karma. No. A truly spiritual seeker will cling to SIP. They will be clinging on to SIP, holding on to SIP. If somebody tries to come and tell me, yesterday my sister came from Indonesia. So they called me for dinner. So I went. I don't go for dinner to my family otherwise. I went. They said, my sister said, my daughter will get married. Will you come for the wedding? So I smiled. So I said, I'll come and I'll come. I'll say namaskar and go. I can enter and do namaskar and go back. But I don't go and waste my time in nonsense, because every moment of my life, my breath belongs to SIP. This is called SIP consciousness. The moment you are losing your consciousness to I told Karan just now, how much you're losing your consciousness to non-SIP matters, that much non-SIP will occupy your life. That much directly or indirectly you will suffer. That much of samsara will trouble you. And then you're asking the question, oh, why I'm troubled? Why so many problems? Why this difficulty? Why my life is like this? Why people are troubling me so much? People are not troubling you. You are troubling yourself.
So why so I have removed? Why I have stopped asking why? That is
Then
good thing.
so I'm saying everybody may not be able to dedicate full life to SIP. But suppose you're working, you say Saturday, Sunday, I will dedicate to SIP because I have nothing to do on those days. Or you say after 5 o'clock in the evening, I will dedicate my time to SIP. Or you cannot do it. You say night 1 hour, morning 1 hour. Even if you say I'll spend 20 minutes a day, whatever you dedicate that to SIP. How much ever you can, how much you can grow and grow and grow, keep on making that grow.
Got it, sir.
I have
Thank you
said,
so much, sir. It gives
thank you.
so much clarity.
No, no,
About.
the most important thing is clarity. The biggest problem, we were reading Bhagavad Gita. I'm going on Monday to meet Amog Leela Prabhu. Prabhu Amog Leela. So the problem is confusion in the Bhagavad Gita. Some people think in the Bhagavad Gita the soul will transmigrate, means soul will be reborn. So Monday I will come to know what our Swamiji says. Then I will tell you all. Maybe Monday night I will keep the subject, my my discussion with ISKCON Swamiji. That I will Monday I will tell you all. I will keep that my topic.
Okay.
I have SIP.
Thank
Rivoham Guruji and all
Sure.
others on
Sure.
the call. Guruji, you always say that you are not stopping us from worldly pleasures. So, but then how can we remain in consciousness during that time?
Give me an example.
For example, I've gone for a movie.
Very good. So watch the movie,
Hmm.
but don't forget, as you're watching the movie, you must tell yourself, ये लीला है माया कुछ भी सच तो ना. If you get immersed in that movie, at the end of the movie, normally you will get a headache. Or if it's a good movie, you will forget SIP. If you are in SIP consciousness, see, let me tell you one thing. Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Why should I go for a movie?
Because I'm living in with the family and family wants to go.
Correct. So I have to go. The
Yeah.
moment I go for a movie, I am getting pleasure out of that movie.
Yeah.
But if I'm giving you my analogy, don't take it.
Right.
For me, pleasure of 10% is better, or Satchidanand of 100% is better.
Right.
Now, I am not telling you if you're a family, don't go for movie. Have I ever told you if you're
No.
a family, don't go for movie?
No.
But you know what many people do? They go for the movie, then they don't have remembrance of SIP. Many people will go for the movie and then they will slip.
Okay.
And in the movie, then they will start thinking in the movie how much that movie will take you more into samsara. In the movie, you will see one new dress that actress is wearing. Then you'll say, I want to buy that dress, one new sari, then one new hairdo, one new hairstyle, one new nail polish. The movie will take you into samsara because the movie's job is to take you into samsara. The movie will take you into avidya. If you're watching a movie which is, for example, based on yoga, karma, that's beautiful. Then you are enjoying the movie. So the point is, and I also understand some of you've got to go with the family for a movie. But if you are enjoying the movie, but in the background you have got SIP consciousness, that will help you. That will not help you break the yoga with SIP.
Okay. And one more question. Because whenever, whatever you are doing, you are connected with SIP. So why don't you go for your sister's daughter's wedding?
Because what is the reason for going for the wedding? Can you tell me? If I go for the wedding, all the people there are talking all bakwas. Everybody is talking some bakwas. So I will be wasting 2 hours of SIP time with bakwas. I will go there. I will give my best wishes in 2 minutes. Namaskara. Wish them whatever, give them blessing, prize, gift, whatever. Come back. What is the necessity of sitting with those people? They are drinking whiskey. They are eating kebab. They are talking dunya bhar ke nonsense. What will I get with dunya bhar ke nonsense? Why should I fill my head with that nonsense of dunya bhar ka nonsense? What is the problem with bad socializing? The problem with bad socializing, people are talking garbage. People are talking, I go sometimes with people, they're talking garbage. Why should I fill? I'm asking you, will you open your pocket and ask the neighbor to put their kachada in your pocket in your pocket? Will you do it?
No.
If you don't want to fill your pocket with the neighbor's kachada, then why should you fill your head with the party people who are in the social party with their bakwas talking? Why should I fill my head?
That's right.
And one thing I'm telling you, I am not telling you that you should not go to your movie, you should not go for wedding. I am telling you what I do, and I am telling you why I do. What I do, I am in this state of bliss, of yoga, of this dhyan. Why I am in this state? Because I am the happiest man in the world. If that doesn't make you happy, please continue doing whatever in the samsara you do, but be in consciousness. Sorry.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Dr. Kishan.
Shivam Guruji, as we know
Sir.
that we are living in the sansar in Maya, and worldly thing give
Beautiful. Beautiful. Ahimsa, you heard? Huh? माया चुपके से आके सच को छुपा के मूवी को दिखा के बोले ये मूवी अच्छा है ना अच्छा इसके बाद सैरिडॉन खाना है तो ये बोलो सर
and the movie give us pleasure only 3 hours, but give nonsense in our brain of thoughts near about 20 days, even 3 years. With that garbage, we'll live we'll waste our prestige life. That we can't understand.
I'm telling you
And
one thing. I hope you don't forget what you're saying. Don't forget what you're saying, but you're giving some beautiful insights. I went for a movie, I think about 7 or 8 years ago. But the dirty sight of that movie is still in my head. I'm admitting. That movie is called Padmavati. Have you been to Padmavati? It was such a rotten movie. My God, that fellow, he's got one big animal, he's eating that animal, and then one fellow comes and stabs him from the, oh my, all the garbage in the head can come in there. You're right, it can last forever. Continue, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Continue now, don't forget what you're saying.
I'm just observing one thing, that even people are running behind the pleasure only. And if someone is wanted to visit Singapore, they want to their selfie, their photographs. If Singapore government will stop the photography, they don't want to move, or they want to go there. They don't want to enjoy the weather. That's the people are so sink in that pleasure that they forget that they are God.
Tell me why.
Because mind becomes so strong, we are running behind the achievement. We are running behind the pleasure
Tell me
only.
why. Tell me why.
Because we can't understand this is all this Maya, and we are not in consciousness.
You remember the story? There was one beggar. वो beggar अंधा था, blind था. वो daily बैठता था डब्बा के साथ, एक डब्बा. Every day, in the end of the day, he will put his hand in the dabba, take all the coins and put in his bag. And all the dirty papers he will take and he will throw it outside. एक आदमी आके उसको बोला, अरे मेरे भाई, why you are taking all the coins and why you are throwing all the notes? वो beggar बोलता है, नोट क्या होता है? वो beggar बोलता है, वो नोट क्या होता है? Because he knows only the money is only coins.
Fine.
अभी ये लोग जो प्लेजर के पीछे भागते हैं, मूवी के पीछे भागते हैं, सोशल पार्टी के लिए पीछे भागते हैं, वो उन्होंने कभी नोट का मतलब समझा नहीं, उन्होंने कभी नोट टेस्ट ही नहीं किया. वो तो सिक्कों में बिजी है, उनकी खुशी सिक्कों में है. दे आर ऑल रनिंग आफ्टर प्लेजर, सक्सेस, अचीवमेंट, विच इज नथिंग बट कॉइन्स. दे हैव नॉट टेस्टेड. जो मैंने चखा है ना, जो मैंने, जिसको बोलते हैं नेक्टर, जो मैंने ये रस चखा है ना, एक्सटेसी ऑफ डिविनिटी, ये उन्होंने टेस्ट ही नहीं किया है.
मेरा सिंपल क्वेश्चन यही था सर, हमें वर्ल्ड में तो रहना है, इसी मेटलिस्टिक वर्ल्ड में रहना है. जो प्लेजर हमें या अचीव हमें पकड़ के रखते हैं, उनको रिड्यूस कैसे किया जाए. हम योगी बनना चाहते हैं, कॉन्शियसनेस में भी रहते हैं, बट कहीं ना कहीं वो उसमें डूब जाते हैं. चाहे अभी डूब रहे 10%, 90% कॉन्शियसनेस में रहते हैं. बट
अगर मैं आपको बोलता हूं कि आप जहां पे खड़े हैं, आपको एक सीढ़ी, यू हैव टू क्लाइंब ऑन स्टेप. अगर आप स्टेप क्लाइंब करेंगे, ऊपर वहां पे सब सोना, चांदी, हीरे मोती पड़े हैं, तो आपको ऊपर जाना है.
बिल्कुल.
ऊपर जाने के लिए आपको क्या करना है?
सीढ़ियां चढ़नी है, स्टेप टू
वो
स्टेप
सीढ़ी चढ़ने के लिए वो पिछले सीढ़ी को क्या करना है?
छोड़ना है।
अगर वो पिछले सीढ़ी नहीं छोड़ेंगे तो
तो
फिर
अगले सीढ़ी नहीं जा पाएंगे। वो
अब यहाँ
फाइनल
पे यही यही
गोल
हमारी
तक
यही हमारी स्टोरी है।
अल्टीमेट हमारा पर्पज शिप है और हमें एवरी सेकंड उस शिप की तरफ कदम बढ़ाना है।
और हम नहीं बढ़ा सकते हैं बिकॉज हम अटके हैं। वी हैव गॉट अटैचमेंट्स। कोई हमारा अटैचमेंट है। मेरे पिताजी बहुत प्यार से कल बोले, आप इतना क्यों करते हैं? कल ही मेरे पिताजी बात कर रहे थे, यू नो व्हाई डोंट यू लिव अ मोर सिंपल लाइफ? लो ये सब मत, ये सब उड़ना चढ़ना भागना दौड़ना इधर करना उधर करना, व्हाई यू आर so living such a hectic life? Why don't you live a more simple life? तो क्या बोलूं मैं?
उनको उस रस का आनंद नहीं मिल रहा जो आपने ले रखा है। जिस दिन वो उस रस का एंजॉयमेंट समझ जाएंगे ना, तो ये उनको भागना दौड़ना नहीं मिलेगा, उनको इसी में भगवान दिखेगा, सेवा में भगवान दिखेगा।
So that's the problem. The problem is many of us are stuck. इसे आज का कॉल का मीनिंग ही क्या है? How should a spiritual person spend their time? कृष्ण, जब हम उस when we are trying to get to the top ना, तो we must be committed. अगर हमें माउंट एवरेस्ट क्लाइम करना है ना, माउंट एवरेस्ट जो क्लाइम करते हैं ना, वो नहीं सोचते कि बेस कैंप पे चाय पकौड़ा खाएंगे। बेस कैंप पे चाय पकौड़ा खाएंगे तो माउंट एवरेस्ट कभी तक नहीं पहुंच पाएंगे। उसमें रिस्क भी है, चढ़ना है, मुश्किल भी है। प्रभु को तो पाना तो इट्स नॉट इजी। कोई लकी है, कोई लोग उनके ऊपर कृपा है। मेनी पीपल आर ब्लेस्ड, दे सीक द डिवाइन, दे सीक द क्लाइम। बाकी के लोग तो चक्की पेसिंग। एटलीस्ट ये कॉल में जो लोग हैं, ये हमारे 100 approximately 100 people, they are blessed. People are blessed. We are here, we are talking about the subject every day, we are moving forward. बाकी के लोग,
बाकी 99.5% are seeking in the world and they think that this is the life only, enjoyment is the life only, entertainment is the life only. But when they realize that enlightenment is the real purpose, moksha is the real purpose, then they will change their direction, hope.
and कृष्ण, ये जो मोक्षा द पर्पस हमारे वेद और उपनिषद में 3000 साल पहले भी लिखे हैं। ये बाइबल में और बाकी के किताबों में 1000-2000 साल पहले लिखा है। 2000 साल में लोगों को समझ में नहीं आता है। भगवत गीता में क्या लिखा है? भगवत गीता में लिखा है द अल्टीमेट पर्पस ऑफ ह्यूमन एग्जिस्टेंस इज टू अटेन मी। भगवत गीता में सब लोग बड़ी बात करते हैं भगवत गीता के बारे में। भगवत गीता में लिखा है जो मन में फंसेगा, जो इच्छा में फंसेगा, one who is caught in the mind and desire and ego, he will sink, he will not attain me. Let us move forward. We have got to so we have ये कॉल में हम जो डेली बात करते हैं, कदम पे कदम पे कदम पे कदम पे आगे बढ़ना है, आगे बढ़ना है, आगे बढ़ना है।
Good, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Deepa. Yes, Deepa.
Shivam Guruji.
Questions will close in 8 minutes. Anybody wants to ask a question? 8 minutes. If you are giving me holiday, then I will go now for Chana Batura. Yes, Deepa.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji, how can we discriminate whether the thought is coming from the mind or it's the flash from the sip?
When you are in a state of consciousness, the thought will come without any other thought. It will come as a single thought. And in that single thought, you would have the ability in consciousness to discriminate. ये जो thought है, is this thought right or wrong? Is it sip or it will make me drip? You will be able to, in consciousness, you will be, but if the thought comes to you like dum 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 like that, that thought is coming from the mind. the mind will create emotional feelings. Even if it's one thought that's drilling you. This is called loop thought in a loop. In a loop means the same thought will keep on. Hey, karo. It's a mind.
Okay.
It's not even one thought. If it's coming as a loop, the mind, when the thought comes independently, thought will come slowly and it will gently be there. Then you use your intellect. Is this the right thing or the wrong thing? You will come to know right or wrong. But many people, they are slave of the mind. The mind fools them. The mind fools them into believing that what they are doing is right. 99% of the people are fooled by the mind. 99% of the people.
Yes, sir.
The job of the mind is to fool you.
Yes, sir. Okay.
But if you are in consciousness, Deepa, if you are in consciousness, if you are still, easily you can make out its mind or its consciousness. The mind will not let you contemplate. The mind will create emotion. The mind will create drama. The mind will create pressure. The mind will push you. In consciousness and in intellectual discrimination, there will be silence. And there will be the ability to say yes or no. In the mind state, there is no chance of saying yes or no. The mind will go on saying, yes, 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 do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. That means it's mind.
Okay. Okay, sir. And one more question I have. What to do in the meditation? I sit in meditation, and my mind is with no thoughts, no mind. I'm in the state of no mind, and I'm just in the vacuum. So just sitting in some vacuum. So is this correct?
So the mind is not troubling you. The mind is not jumping from thought to thought. The mind is jumping or not. Unmute, please. Deepa. Unmute, Deepa. Wait, you have to unmute. Unmute. Yes,
Sorry,
Deepa.
sir.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, sir.
So when you are in meditation and the mind, normally the mind is thinking, Deepa, would you want to eat pav bhaji today? Or do you want to go for shopping? Or you want, it's very cold outside, should we buy a new sweater? The mind will keep on giving thoughts. In meditation, the first point is to watch the mind. The point of the idea of meditation, Deepa, is to do nothing.
Yes,
The
sir.
idea of meditation is just to be still. That's why they teach you, sometimes they teach you to look at the tip of your nose. Sometimes they teach you, or they teach you to close your eyes, shut your nose, ears. Don't, some people, they keep on eating. They keep on eating and doing meditation. If you keep on eating and doing meditation, can you meditate?
No, never.
Some people, they have keep on having coffee. This is called coffee meditation. Huh? Or you put a toffee in your mouth. You put a toffee in your mouth. Can you meditate? Can you meditate?
No, sir. Sir, I am I am fully cut from the world. I put earbuds in the ears, shut the door, and 1-2 hours just in. I sit and just there is darkness, nothing. How can
Very
I realize? Sit.
Then you have to start contemplation. Who am I?
Yeah,
Who-
that also. I contemplate. Yes.
So what is the answer? What is the answer you have got for that?
Yeah. I'm sit. मैं आत्मा हूँ. I contemplate on that. I'm sit. And
So if
soul.
you already have you realized you are sip and you are soul?
Yeah, I have realized.
So do you treat everybody in this world like God?
No, that I don't.
So
God.
contemplate.
Yes.
So contemplate that. When suppose now I'm Suppose now I'm giving you a demonstration. I'm giving you a demonstration of my meditation. Ready?
Yes, yes.
So here I am. This lady Vanita, she is not Vanita, she is Sip. This man Girish, I see he is not Girish, he is Sip. He is not the body, he is not the mind and ego. He is the soul, he is Sip. Raji, she is not Raji, she is not that lady who comes on Zoom call. She is Sip. So whichever point you are stuck at, if you are stuck at that point, all the people who according to you are not God, contemplate, look at those people and look deeply. Are they the body? You know, are they the body or they are not the body?
No, they are not the body.
So what are they in reality?
Soul, Sip.
And what is the soul?
Sip.
Contemplate on that today.
Okay, sir.
Again, if you tomorrow morning, again, if you don't succeed, again you contemplate till the day will come. If the spark comes on, then from next day onwards, if you do namaste in front of them, that means you already achieved that.
Okay, sir.
So I've given you a specific exercise. Please give me a result.
Yes, sure.
Tell me when you're doing such a meditation, how you're feeling. You must come back and tell us in the group.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Last question, Vanita. I think it's 8:39. So
Yes.
last question, Vanita.
Oh,
And Meenakshi, before 8:40. 40 seconds more.
Guruji, I just want to say that yes, now I am in Chennai for some reason. Somebody passed away, so I am here. But that has not stopped me from attending this
Vanita,
call. Nobody disturbs me. Nobody comes in between us. I am always allowed to do. Yes.
I can't hear you. You said somebody passed away. You're in Chennai. We couldn't hear you properly.
Yes. Somebody, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. No, please
Can you
repeat.
hear me
Please
now?
repeat what you said. Yes,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm in Chennai now, but that has not stopped me from attending this Zoom. Nobody has stopped me, and I'm continuing this. As you said, when you are with the people, you will get all the garbage in. But at the same time, when you say that you are instrument of God, whatever work you are doing, you are not doing. It's just it's as instrument only you do. So that has gone into my this thing. There is number of work we are doing, but in consciousness only, in subconsciousness only. That is why I don't get tired throughout the day, even when I am very busy. I don't get tired easily. Is that? But we cannot avoid this. We cannot avoid such a situation.
Continue the subconsciousness. Continue the subconsciousness. When you keep on continuing, I told you Deepa just now. When you keep on, the problem with people is they are not in subconsciousness. They are some people they are in subconsciousness, and some people they are in slip consciousness. Slip consciousness means they're slipping here and slipping there and slipping here and slipping there. When you are in slip, no, if you are in SIP consciousness, Vanita, today or tomorrow or day after tomorrow or next year, you will see SIP everywhere.
Okay. Yeah.
So continue
I
what you're
can,
doing.
yeah. But only thing is,
Yeah.
only thing is, I was thinking that I will come to the book fair show at Pragati Maidan and I'll meet you 2-3
That's
times
okay.
at least in 10 days. At least 2-3 times I'll come and see you. But that is not. But that doesn't matter. I'm happy and I'm really thankful to see. At least I can attend the Zoom call every day without fear. That is
I
the
am with you
only
only. I am not in Pragati Maidan
satisfaction.
and book. I am not in Pragati Maidan and book fair. I am with you only. I am in Chennai with you.
Thank you so much.
Meenakshi Jain. Meenakshi. You heard me? Yes,
Hi, sir.
Meenakshi.
Sir, I'm not in any question right now, but just one request. Like, if you can share guided meditation link with us. You had one session of that with us, na? So I just did the sessions recording because on Facebook now I'll have to go so many. I don't know when the session
Do we
was
have
happened.
do we have the link of the guided meditation? Do we have link? Okay, we'll try to put, can we upload the link in Facebook and YouTube and send the link to the seekers? We will try to upload, and which is the date, I don't know which Facebook, so if anybody knows the date, or maybe one of these days we will probably do the guided meditation session maybe in the next few days, so that we can have an example and you can record it and you can keep it. But
Okay, sir.
if you remind me even tomorrow for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, we'll do guided meditation. There's no problem. So that
Okay, sir.
and when that's happening, you just switch on your mobile recorder and record it. Even you don't need video. You just keep that audio recording and it will help you.
Okay, sir.
But I think
Thank-
we have many audio guided meditations. If you just WhatsApp me, I should be able to send you a few audio recordings.
I'll send, sir.
Because
But
in guided meditation, you
yours
don't need
was good.
video. Huh?
No, your session which you had now, it was amazing because I have tried so many. So,
No,
but
I only
your
have got.
session was
I mean, AiR sessions are there. 5, 6 are there.
okay.
I can send you the link of that.
Okay, sir. I'll text you.
So, my dear friends, today was another interesting day. And tomorrow, I hope we will have another interesting topic at 8 o'clock. And every day today, before I close, every day is an opportunity for us to go towards SIP. Every day is an opportunity to achieve the ultimate goal. Every day, we are actually not human beings having a spiritual experiences. We are divine spirits who are caught in the human embodiment. And when we become free from this embodiment, we become one with the divine. If only we are blessed, if we have magic, if we have Pirlu, if we evolve and reach that point, we are SIP. We are SIP. Unfortunately, we slip. Unfortunately, we have not got that grip. And if only we get that grip, we will always remain with SIP. With folded hands, I bow down to you.